if you do.
Awesome. Okay. So our comp, Jaina, Tracer, with Muradin and Varian. What's up with this?
Yeah, this is our bruiser. The guy who plays Motoring only plays Moradin and Artanis, so we had to make a trade-off. It was either Artanis or Moradin at that point.
Wait, is your Muradin his offlaner?
No. I mean, based on the people that we had,
Okay.
it was him playing Moradin or Artanis.
Those are the only heroes he plays?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now he plays a little bit more, but at
Okay.
that time he only played those two.
Okay, so I just want you guys to know this this draft is quite suboptimal. Just yeah, obviously if that's all he plays, then that's what you got to roll with what you got. But yeah, the fact that we're running unless this is like a Colossal Smash variant and he's our offlaner, then yeah, this is it's a bit of a wild one. But we are against another Ragnaros, and he is meatball build on shrines. And he's redemption, so likely going to be explosive arrows, lots of backline damage, but also just very squishy. At level 7 they have cleanse, so our power spike is between 4 and 7. If you can taunt, is this taunt or Colossal Smash?
I go taunt.
Okay, so between 4 and 7 we have to be looking at picks, and then after level 7 obviously they'll have cleanse for it, but you can look for them. You can just look to use taunt to force out cleanse. It's an excellent trade.
Sorry, can you elaborate on the draft? Like you say suboptimal. Can you say what's wrong with it and what we should fix for next time?
Yeah, so Varian and Muradin are both main tanks, main warriors in the draft. Unless this Varian is, like I said, and I think it's a suboptimal build. It's the Colossal Smash build. That is his off lane. So this Varian should be any one of Blaze, Malthael, Sonya, any one of those like traditional Leoric, any traditional offlaner, or he needs to be Taunt, and he needs to be one of Blaze, Malthael, Sonya, any offlaner. Dahaka not as much maybe here, but yeah. So these are both main warriors, and neither of which provide any wave clear, so you guys are going to have a difficult time generating offlane pressure. No wave clear. She has to spend her spells on the wave in order to push it out, which means she can't trade against enemy heroes. No wave clear until 13. Limited wave clear. So one of these two heroes needs to be a wave clear hero. I like this. Malthael probably not the best. Sonya looks real hot here. You need someone who is a traditional offlaner.
Well, thanks.
Oh, if Muradin Stormbolts this, ETC dies. Yep, so. Is Muradin in the call?
No, he couldn't join.
Okay, so.
He'll be watching though.
Okay, so Muradin, literally, you can just sit here. This is insane of ETC. ETC is dead right now. He just needs to Q. Stormbolt this for free. He's slowed, so ETC cannot dodge this no matter what. So the only way Stormbolt misses is if Muradin misses it. Stormbolt this and he dies. Anytime. Jumping is the only thing that allows ETC to survive. Careful about just blowing recall like that unless you're going to get a pick. But Pulse Bomb didn't even go out. But yeah, you see what I mean? Our Jaina has to be in the off lane here. Okay, Pulse Bomb just for pressure. No Pulse Bomb up. Now off this, you guys should be able to grab your siege camp. They're already on a camp right now. So with everybody missing like this, Tracer can do one of two things. You can check their siege camp just to make sure, but we should definitely be doing ours right now.
And I guess 2 people from mid should go to the camp, right? So we don't lose soak.
Exactly.
Bottom.
Exactly.
That's the other thing that we have a hard time dealing with. Trying to figure out when to take camps.
On a map like this, it's pretty standard. You can like pick up the siege camp basically right as it spawns. You take mid wave, you rotate, grab bottom wave, then off that you clear mid again, and then you have time to do your siege. Is Tracer back here or tap? Okay. It's a good time to get this camp. It's actually going to get a lot of value. Okay, you guys are making the effort to engage on the shrine, which I think it's worth. But clearing this, they're getting a lot of value here. If we're like, we should do one or the other. You guys have some time letting siege crash in, but they're already 20 defenders up. So we have to look to get a taunt combo right now. Pulse bomb is up. This ETC is dead. 100% dead. So all we have to do is charge, taunt him. Murden can Stormbolt off of it. Tracer just blink in once. Pulse bomb, W. Jaina can basically just walk up, E, Q, W. Doesn't matter. This guy's dead. 100%. Any one of these heroes are dead, honestly. Cleanse isn't here yet, so we have to rip our abilities. They will win the race. Like, we have to do something. This guy too, like insane. Varian, be here and look for an engage. Let our damage dealers sit in here. And Jaina, make sure you don't use your spells on the objective. Yeah, so we missed this. This is huge. So first, I want to cover, like, I'll go quite in depth on this one. But first off, let mid crash in or just drop one single round of spells. Don't spend more time. So we use our E as well. Don't. Just use one round of spells. Jaina can clear it real easy. Grab these globes and then be here. Let's get right into the fight. Varian, don't just throw out your Q randomly. You need to save your mana for a combo because I think you do it twice here. And your health is fine.
No, yeah, it's very low on mana right there.
You could just auto attack it one time though. And like you charge in here and then use your W. And then you Q again right here. So your mana bar would be here off of the minion wave and you have more than enough to look for a combo. But that's what we have to do. These guys will win the race every single time. We have to get a kill. This ETC is dead in every single universe. So if you had the mana here, this is a charge taunt. Everyone follows up and he dies. This is actually a very, very simple win for you guys. No, they're just gonna get it with Molten Core. Ooh, they didn't get a single one there. That was PogChamp. Okay, at least we're getting top. Gonna have to send one person mid to make sure that that doesn't get anything further. Okay, so we missed the whole wave here. They're not going to be able to take the fort, so everyone being down here... Oh. It's fine. So that's all. We just miss all of mid-wave. Make sure we catch that instead of putting 5 down bottom. We can easily defend with 4. They will get the fort, or they'll get the wall every single time. So one of our warriors, maybe Murden, up here. Actually, Varian, because Murden can actually jump the Punisher stun. Okay, so now they have cleanse. Tracer, be a little less willing to just use your ult like this. It's not like the worst thing, but this doesn't look like you ever get a kill with Pulse Bomb. Like he's just gonna slide away. Like that's not even close. And then looking further, like you can never get this kill. And then you have to use E because of it as well. Not the worst thing, but just to be
keep
conscious
that in
of.
mind.
Yeah.
Just try to use it for finishing kills.
Exactly. Once
Instead
you
of just doing damage,
off of a taunt, because we haven't hit the taunt Pulse Bomb combo yet. And you don't have a recall now, so we gotta be cautious. Okay, there you go. But you're Tracer. Lull.
Yeah, I think the other thing that we do a lot is clump together like this.
Yep.
So all of us in the same lane.
This is good though. Tracer made sure you guys don't miss any soak. Yeah, we also have the comment in chat. Like, we shouldn't, like, I already commented on the draft, but Varian's not going to have, like, the greatest time up here as taunt build, but it's probably better than having Jaina up here. It's just we need a combo. That's the thing. Like, I actually think it'd probably be best to have Muradin as our offlaner and have Varian walking around with everyone.
So I guess the game plan would be trying to get picks all the time based on the combo, right?
Oh yeah, like we have, our comp is a pick comp. Theirs is a shrine control comp. I don't know what this build is, you guys, don't ask me. No, but yeah, ours is pick comp. Yeah, so like this, we don't need to be here. Only one person. We can be looking up here. Varian can be in here. It's good that you're tanking the ranged minions. Thank you all for the subs. Lots of love. I'll individually thank you guys as soon as this replay is over. Oh, gotta be careful. Ooh, you missed the auto. Ooh, you walked into that one though. Okay, it's a lava wave. This is gonna make this game hard.
Yeah, I think between the lava wave and the molten core, we're not able to close the game at all.
Yeah, no, it's super difficult. We have 0 wave clear. Only way we win this game is literally by getting kills. But do you guys kind of see the landscape I've created? This whole, you guys have to be finding these picks with this style of comp. We haven't had a single taunt, lurking arm, pulse bomb combo yet, all game. And it's already 7 minutes in. If you guys draft a style like this, you really have to find that. And that leads me to my next question. Do you guys have a hard time recognizing that? Because you said some players are silver and some are all the way up to master. But when you enter in to a game like this, are you having a difficult time highlighting what your comp does?
Yeah, I guess at the beginning, because this is like our first or second match from the league, we had a hard time doing that, but now we try to do it beforehand. So we go into a game and say, this is what we want to play and how we want to play it. And then we adjust in the draft. So we're trying to do that now.
Okay.
Now we're like 3 or 4 weeks in, but we didn't used to do that before. So at this point in time, we didn't used to do that. I think what happened to us before is that we used to draft kind of like if we were playing let's say team league or quick match sort of, so we didn't have a cohesive plan.
Okay.
Now we're trying to do that better.
So I just want to paint a picture here. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate the shrine. It's 10 to 10, nothing really crazy or even worth mentioning happening on the map. So let's not even talk about the map. State of the map is actually quite neutral, kind of irrelevant here. Okay. We have, what is, Tracer, are you in here?
Oh yeah. I know what you're gonna say.
Why do you go this talent?
I guess I'm just used to playing Tracer like this on quick match.
Okay. I think it's Quantum Spike 99.9% of the time. Especially with this, because you guys need to get kills. You need to secure kills. Absolutely need to. This additional damage is going to be the deciding factor of whether or not you kill this ETC. So I definitely think you got to look at changing up your level 10 there. Okay, so before that aside, I want to quickly paint a picture. So very even game, right? Nothing worth mentioning on the map, which is great for us, because they have the wave clear advantage. So the fact that there's nothing worth mentioning on the map's fantastic. So we're in an excellent space right now. What we have to do, tap the shrine, let them push in, okay? We need to get cleanse down. That's what we really need to do. But more importantly, we have to find a big combo in order to find the win, because they will just win the battle of attrition. And you guys should be able to say that to yourselves. So here we go, watch this. First problem right here. Never ever use your lurking arm like that just randomly when you have a pick comp. So Stukov should be back here right now, not the closest, because you could very well get slid right here, drag an arrow off of it, mosh pit. Like, you guys are just dead here if they play this properly. Number two, you don't have it for your combination. So Stukov here, let's flirt with this idea, okay? Stukov here, right now. Stukov still has his E, let's pretend. Taunt, awesome. E, right now, Stukov. E down, ring down, W, Q from Jaina, frickin' rip the pulse bomb. Everybody in here right now, you guys should be able to get 2 kills. This is a double silence from Stukov. No warp available. 2 people get ringed. So much blizzard damage. He's not even in range to cleanse. And we lose the fight hard. Oh, nice ring though. But do you guys see what I mean? All of our stuff is kind of disjointed. You guys just have to rip it like it's a Beyblade. Just get in there, use your combo. Really good charge, honestly, and good taunt. This ETC is wild. And he's so far away from, or sorry, the Phoenix is wild. Boom. Charge, taunt, silence, ring on top of this if they want to come and fight in here. The ring was massive, like, and then just get the blizzard on top of it. Silent. Do you guys see the picture?
Yep. Yeah. After this game, we watch your coaching for Guys Gems.
Yep.
Where you mentioned the SEC combo.
Yep.
Like SEC chain. So we started doing that after this.
Nice. That's excellent.
And the other thing that we are trying to do, it's not working very well, but what we try to do is have someone calling the shots in the fights.
Yes.
Not so much during the game, but in the fights.
In fights, it is very important to be, calling out who you guys are going for. It's a little cheeky taking this. Missed one. Not awful. They get the well. Actually, they get the fort off this, don't they? Yep. Okay, so us taking this camp means we give up the fort. We should just instead defend with Jaina. Because we don't lose the fort if Jaina's mid. Yeah, the ring was actually really, really big. And it should have been. They were all clustered in here. They didn't have their cleanse. He was way off in space. So the ring should have been big, and it was good that it was. It's just the fact that we didn't have the silence on top of it, and Pulse Bomb didn't come out on top of the target either. So we got to work on the synergy.
I have a question. I'm the Jaina here. So you mentioned before there was not worth to have 5 people defending the Punisher. So how do we make the decision where we stay or we go somewhere else? Like, I felt that since I could take the camp and alleviate the pressure by having the camp push bot.
How do I word this best? Did you know that Phoenix wasn't contesting? I don't think you... Oh yeah, did you? No, you didn't. You had no idea that Phoenix was coming bottom. So this is... Oh, Phoenix wasn't even... Okay, so perfect example. This right here, this trade is just straight up, you were willing to take a camp for a fort, which is a bad trade. This fort, if this camp came out 15 seconds ago, then you would already be able to rotate mid and then force one of them down bot. And then your idea of what would be a good trade here would absolutely be true. But it's just the timing that's unfortunate. So like, watch. It's already jumped. They're already on mid wall. Look at the health of this Punisher. And it's an arcane Punisher. You always have to take into consideration the type of Punisher. And now he rotates down.
So is it that obvious that the fort is going down?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Totally. Against an arcane Punisher in a 4v3, absolutely. Because we have no damage. We've got Tracer. That's it. Our damage in general is very low when it comes to PvE. You know, we don't have a Hanzo there with scatter arrows on cooldown. We don't have, you know, a Greymane here who's in Worgen form off of the jump. You know, we don't have a lot of anti-siege. We just don't.
Okay.
That's all. I'm so mad. That sucks.
Yeah, I got volley blocking to Oblivion there.
Yeah, dude, that's so frustrating. After they clear like that, the map awareness just needs to be a little bit increased, just because, you know, they're going to go one of three places: to our bruiser camp, to bottom to look to push on the fort with their 13 advantage, or to gank top. So just mount up as soon as they're done and just chill here. Just kind of wait, see what they do.
Yeah, they already realize that they're coming, but it's too late.
If you're fast too, let's have a look. I think if you charge taunt ETC and then walk into your, if you charge and taunt ETC right now, he's not gonna be able to slide you, and you should be able to walk to safety right here. Just charge taunt. But that's kind of just not the best point. What's better is when they all go missing like that, just mount up and play a little bit safer.
Okay.
Okay. You guys just want to get 13. So like right here, this is a kill, 100%. You guys see him, don't you? Yeah. Just kill him.
Wait for it.
Okay. Or him. Don't need the ring though.
Do you think at that point... Oh yeah, we're pushing.
Yeah, this is good. Especially next objective's bottom side, so being able to clear this out, even getting their well would be awesome. But do you see how powerful you guys' comp is for getting single picks? Like, that's how you have to play the entire game. It's 11 minutes into the game, and that's the first time that you guys found that win condition. Okay, they're trading.
Yeah, and that's something else we've been trying to do. Getting the well before the fort.
Yes. Yeah, it's good. Good to get into. Okay. Ah, their macro pressure is just so insane. No. You guys overcommit for that kill and then lose a lot of this fort. Okay, so choosing to fight for this is very bold, but if you're going to, you have to kill this guy right now. Yeah, taunt. Okay, you don't get it. It's fine. We have pulse bomb. You guys just have to get like a charge taunt combo. Ah. Pulse bomb. Ooh. Yeah, so we just lose this. At least we're getting top. Immediately just send somebody top then. Because we're just going to lose this. This is scary to do. If you guys are going to fight for that, just again, you have to use your whole combo on somebody. It's ETC had a really good W there, so that's the one unfortunate part. I feel like that's kind of what the main problem of this is going to be. Only one combo. Awesome. Tracer back. Need you down here. Okay, it only gets the wall. I lied. Okay, this is huge. Really, really big. They have a long way to go. We have to be rotating. I see Tracer looking top, but she should absolutely not be. This should be everyone bottom. They should all die for this. If we chase... So, couple things. One, we know Phoenix is mid because he caps this. Ragnaros is showing top, so Tracer should be immediately getting out of here, but going down here. And now Tracer coming down here. Like, these guys are absolutely insane. We're just about to hit level 16. Get it right now. Collapse on bottom. This is a 5v3. And these, you guys need to be moving up. Stopping them from backing way sooner. This minion wave's irrelevant. We already have 16. Have to stop them from mounting up. It's like even here you should be communicating it. Okay, just don't let them back. Collapse bottom, collapse bottom. Everyone moving up already. Make sure Janik does too to get slows. But they get mounted up for free. Look how caught out they are.
I think at this point we decided just to go as 5 for the most part.
Yeah.
We didn't want to risk it.
Okay. Can we get a taunt? Soon. And I think that's okay. If you guys 5 push on something, then it forces them to at least respond, and then maybe you can find your taunt. Okay, here we go. Oh, this Regard is dead. If we actually just commit onto him. Okay, I see, like, you guys have to be up here right now and look for a hard fight. They are completely isolated, or not isolated, what's the right word? Stuck in this point. You guys have to go and hard engage on them before they get 20. This is your moment into the game. The fact that they're hard committing on this just is absolutely wild. You know, they're so close to 20, they should not be here. Everyone hard commit. Go, 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 yep. Right there, ETZ's dead. Charge him. Taunt him. At least get the cleanse. Oh, this guy. Arch taunt. Cleanse is so far away. See what I mean? There we go. Silence is perfect. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have it right here. 17 minutes into the game. This is your guys' combo, but this had to happen way earlier. Do you see how powerful it is?
Yeah.
And how easy it is. This Rhaegar's positioning is wild. Like, he should be up here. He should have cleansed that, but awesome. Now we get an objective. And this is smart. You put one on the objective, everybody else push top. Wait, I'm actually... Oh! Guess what would have killed Hanzo?
Oh yeah.
But you might not have had your pulse bomb up again. So
right, yeah, I
too.
use it on Ragnaros.
Yeah, so there's that too. Does cleanse just mean heal? No, cleanse is this ability here. Activate to make target unstoppable for 1 second. So what I mean by that is if Varian charges, like let's say ETC is here and Varian charges ETC and uses Taunt. Taunt is something that can be cleansed by Rehgar. So Rehgar stands within cleanse range because it has a range on the ability. And they can use cleanse onto ETC so that ETC can get out of all crowd control. And then he's rendered unstoppable. So for 1 whole second, no other crowd control that comes into ETC affects him. Gosh, it's crazy to me how powerful just simple combinations are. Your team, obviously, like, you know, not the most advanced team, but that's perfectly fine. You know, you guys are, like you said, some players are silver, some players are a little bit higher, but it doesn't matter how good you are at the game as long as you just know how to execute your combo. I feel like that's 80% of playing as a team. As soon as you guys find it, boom, instant win, instant keep. Like, you guys just get everything off of it. So I love the fact that I've been emphasizing so much on you guys needing to find the combo, and then we just see the value of it. The one time you guys find it, it's just you get everything. Now we have an Arcane Punisher. So a couple things here. Unless you guys get kills, like deep kills onto this. So I actually want to ask you, what happens when you guys push up to this keep? You know, likely he's gonna, right?
Molten Core, and we get almost wiped.
So push real deep. See if Muradin can interrupt it. He might use it really early though. That's what I'm thinking if I'm Muradin or Varian or even Stukov. Like, you want to find it deep. Like, you want to be up here right now, forcing onto them. Do not fight up with your Punisher. Like, be up here, watching them. Oh yeah. Yep. So Ragnaros has already failed. Do you see it? He can never get Molten Core off right now. If you guys are up there faster, because let's watch. We're slow, like we're just chilling. We dismount, we're auto-attacking the minion wave. As our warriors, don't do that. Just let Tracer one-shot it with bullet spray. Warriors should be up here right now, scouting for vision. Warriors are here now, like ETC is under a lot of pressure, because guess what? If ETC gets charged and taunted, Cleanse again out of range. He's gonna get John Cena jumped right off of it and he dies. So let's push up. He gets John Cena jumped right there. None of our warriors are in range to follow up. There is that's super unacceptable, you guys. We have to be further up. And then he gets this off for free. And now he gets a massive Q. Stuns everyone. Lava wave on top. Yeah, so that's all. We just didn't maybe just accurately communicate how they have to play this. But they play it super easy. And this was actually just a misplay on for our team. Do you guys see it?
Yeah, we felt at that point that we could end the game with a Punisher.
Yep.
And then we just got bullied by the Vulture Core. But now that you mention it, we should have been trying to avoid that.
Exactly.
Very demoralized there because we felt that we could end the game there, and we just had to back.
Mm-hmm. Hey, at least we know now though that like a lot of their lava waves are going to have to go top lane. So that's good. We can focus our efforts mid-bottom. Okay, let's keep moving. We're running out of time here. That's okay. We've already learned a lot. The combo is huge.
Yeah, I think if you can just keep going forward because at the end there's a fight that we felt that we didn't play it correctly.
Okay. That's probably just going to be mainly clearing, not playing too crazy. That's a big shove.
Yeah, there we tried to engage, but we couldn't catch them up.
I'll just look at it real quick.
And Stukov got the shove. We said engage, engage, engage. But we couldn't get to them.
So Stukov is, look, do you guys see what I mean though? Like, look where Stukov is compared to our front line. Our front line needs to be way further up. The second time now that Stukov's been front line. And then we use all of our blinks to get in. They can just turn on you and gotta be careful. Good taunt. Oh, that combo is so good, but they didn't. No. Might not have needed to use Avatar. But... yeah, so Molten Core top, or I mean Lava Wave. Okay. Wait.
And the other thing is that we were super afraid of the mosh pit at this time. So we were playing it very safe.
Yeah, we have a lot of tools to interrupt mosh pit though. We have a lot of tools. So you guys shouldn't be overly cautious. Just kind of watch ETC. If he positions like he's looking for it, then he's probably looking for it. This is just a testament to show that we're not finding our win conditions. 9 hits on Perfect Storm. We have to be more ambitious with our CC. Okay, let's see what happens here. I would not be focusing mid. I would be focusing clearing top wave and then looking at their bruisers. So mid doesn't really do anything. Okay, getting the well is good. Do you guys get the well? Yeah, you do. Okay, so getting the well is pretty good. But this is also important. Okay, I won't critique that. That's fine. This is insane though. You guys, Tracer dies here. So all they have to do is power slide, Ragnaros walks up, meatballs, Qs you, and then they Dragon Arrow and Tracer's dead. And he could have done that right out of the bush. She couldn't have responded fast enough. So just very careful about going into places like this, Tracer, when you don't have any vision there. Because you were dead here, if they're better. Okay. Lots of control so far. Taunt this guy. Okay, so warrior up here. Both warriors. Both warriors up here. Right now. This guy should absolutely be dead. This is a Stormbolt and then a taunt, and he should be dead. We don't get either. And then the silence just got wasted too. Stormbolt. There's the cleanse finally. Do you guys see what I mean though? Like, not... oh, like, you can kill this ETC one hit. So cleanse down, we can absolutely force into this. Varian should be up here. Okay, we know that they don't have cleanse up. Now they're just gonna molten core this. Yeah, you guys gotta just back out. What a cheesy comp. Okay, now you can look to step back in. Jaina needs to be up here. Jaina, do not go bottom. Bottom doesn't do anything ever right now. You have to be here. This could actually just lose you guys the game. Because if they hard engage on you and they find anything, this is a 5v4, it's 24 minutes into the game, you will just lose the game. Bottom is under absolutely no pressure, so just be very careful about splitting off like this at times like this.
He just to finish the fort. That was almost dead, so I just reserved time.
I mean, like, stuff like this, you guys, we can't let this happen. Watch.
Loving your work here is always less than 3.
Watch this. Watch Rhaegar. He's a wild beast, so we have everything up. We have absolutely everything up. Boom. Rhaegar jumps in. He bites in onto the Immortal. No, he doesn't. He bites onto the Immortal and we don't punish him. He should get Storm Bolted right now. So no storm. Okay, there's the Stormbolt. And then he gets jump stunned. 0 damage from Jaina. 0 damage from Tracer. 0 taunt. He dies off this. 100%. He gets 1 shot. Kill him. And now they have no support.
I think at that point we're talking it's good to keep and get out in comms.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
we were not paying attention of the jump either.
okay. So let's make sure we are not looking at a keeping out here, and we are looking to try to end the game. It's 24 minutes into the game. Keeping out is the absolute last thing we want to happen here. Absolute last thing. Keeping out means we have to play against this freaking Molten Core BS for another 5 minutes. Like, keeping out is the worst outcome here. Obviously, the worst outcome is we get wiped, but you know what I mean? Like, that is the absolute last thing we want to have happen is keeping out. Dang, that guy was so dead, you guys. Lava wave. This would be a wonderful fight for us to take. See, like, I'd be engaging here. Like, really, really long lane. Okay, let's see what we do instead. Look for picks. Let's find them. Wow, you do so much damage to this guy. And you go total recall over get stuffed, eh?
I think we felt we didn't have to engage because we had the catapult pressure, so we're just playing slow.
Katas will never end against this, though. That's the only problem. If Ragnaros has a brain, they will just never end. They can just put people mid and then just lava wave top. That's the only issue here. Also explosive arrows. He like one-shots it. Does he have Pierce? Yeah. Oh no, he has Giant Slayer. Only way you guys win is if you get kills. Oh, we actually just wipe off this?
No, it's just to yeah, we felt like every time we tried to go for core, Ragnar's the Molten Core, one of us died.
If you Stormbolt ETC before jumping, then you can jump away for free. So I'll show you. It's like right here. Oh, okay, never mind. You get to... Yeah, right here, actually. Q him. Q him, then walk away. You still have Avatar, so just Q him right now, and then he can't do anything.
Yeah, when we watched the replay afterwards, we also thought that Stuck of Silence maybe was a little bit late.
Yep, it was. That could have saved him as well. That's unfortunate. So we could have just got invaded on there, so that's scary. But it's worth it, because now they're going to have to go respond to it. Super careful here. You guys, this is really wild. Okay. All right. Okay, we have one more chance. Let's get top lane. This... No. I want you guys to tell me why this is one of the worst things you can do right now. I want to see where you're at.
As the kip is right there, so probably the camp is gonna die soon, and they have 10 already. So by the time we get there, it's probably going to be over.
Yeah, and what does this ever do, right? What does this do at all?
Nothing.
Exactly.
They can just lava
And
wave
they
it
have
if
lava wave.
necessary.
Yeah.
They lava wave it. At best, it maybe takes a wall, but what does a wall do? You know, it does nothing again. So everything that this camp does equates to 0. So I'm glad you can see that now, because yeah, this is just totally the wrong call here. But yeah, let's find an engage up here, everyone. Murden 2. No, 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 no. Remove the D, O, and the SO from your name. It's just no. I'm funny. But yeah, gotta get off here. Have to be up here. No, 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 wait, really? Okay, this is really bad too.
It's for the same reason, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we
That
felt that
point-
we could, like, that the Punisher wasn't so bad because we had the fort still. So we said, okay, we'll give up the Punisher and we'll stay alive.
We have the team fighting comp though. We don't want to keep giving them these. We don't want to just keep extending the game. We want to just kill them and end the game. You guys get 2 kills. You get 1 kill up here. They have to walk their butts all the way back to the fountain in order to survive. We have Tracer. She can chase infinitely. We have Murden. He can jump infinitely. You know, like, they're just not getting away from us as long as we get the 1 kill. And we have all of the tools to get the 1 kill. We should be fighting for this. This also ends the game if we get it. So that's worth mentioning too. And you guys have everything up. I mean, they're going to have to back off of it, but it's just going to extend the game even further. This is so sad to see that just happen, you guys. I hate it. I hate what just happened mid. All damage onto the Punisher.
Yeah, I think this is the fight that we felt that we didn't play well at all.
Okay.
Or maybe like we made some mistakes, so if you could pay attention to this one. It would be
Okay,
good.
so 2 things that we have to consider. You know, if they push in too far, they can take this keep and then Molten Core on top of it and then look for a fight. We got to be conscious of the mosh pit. Only really 2 things that we should be thinking about right now. But aside from that, we also have infinite chase. So they die if we get some chase. We're starting chase, watch the mosh pit. It's the only thing you guys should be communicating. Watch the mosh pit. We just raw ring. Okay, so we just won the game. Right? We just won the game. How did we just win the game?
Just watch.
No, I want you guys to answer. Like, this is game over. 100%. We 100. There's 0 way that our opponents find their way back into this fight. And I can paint the picture very easily. So what happens here is Murden jump stuns. We walk in and we taunt. And we don't even have to use our silence. We just wait for ETC, because ETC is going to be looking for a slide. Like, let's just be honest. ETC is going to look for a slide. Stukov can just massive shove the ETC back to space. That's it. We just won the game. Both these heroes die. No jump available. Tracer gets in. Dead, dead. Everyone dies. ETC's coming in. We have to shove it. 0 damage. 0 damage.
And I think at that point we're not very coordinated.
Yes.
In shot calling. So that happened that, let's say, Jainara Ring of Frosted.
Yep.
And then Muradin say, okay, let's go. But we didn't actually go.
Okay, we had to. This is, they just lost the game here. Again. For the 3rd time. Okay, so, yeah, I have to get this. 100% dead.
Yeah, I think at that point I didn't have enough blink charges. So even though I knew I could try to blink, I didn't have any charges.
Even so, even if you just walk here, blink 1 time, you're in range. We need Stormbolt, we need Taunt, we need Massive Shove on ETC. That's the only peel. He can Dragon Arrow it, but he can Dragon Arrow the shove, but ETC's already going to be back here by the time that happens. We just have to get here. Like, we can even watch. He gets Stormbolted. Wait, he doesn't even get... Yeah. So that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like we tried to do what you said, but we just did it too late.
Too slow, yep.
Yeah.
So why Rhaegar and not Hanzo?
Because Rhaegar's CC'd. And he's also their cleanse. So if he... I mean, if you go on to Hanzo, yeah, likely he dies, but Rhaegar's even closer than Hanzo, isn't he? No, Hanzo is closer. I mean, you can go on Hanzo too, but what happens if Muradin throws out his Q and then Hanzo dodges it, and now he walks in and gets charged taunted, and then he gets cleansed because we don't go on the Rhaegar. To me, this is...
Yeah, I think Rhaegar doesn't have cleanse. It feels that he used it on ETC before. Can you check?
Oh yeah, he doesn't have cleanse. I mean, so no matter what, either of these targets. But the problem is the fact that none of us go onto these targets. We don't get a taunt onto any of these targets. We don't get a shove onto their only peel. We don't get pulse bomb onto any of these targets. No, like Jaina damage onto this Hanzo. That's fantastic. We need all of our damage onto the Hanzo or all of our damage onto the Rhaegar. When I saw the ring, I said Rhaegar, but considering how our Blizzard went out onto Hanzo, all of our damage then has to go into Hanzo. So like, when I see this, I see Rhaegar getting hit by the CC. So if I'm Jaina right now, I am hitting the dog instead. Because he dies just off your combo. Did you pop Icy Veins? Yes. Earlier. But he dies here if he gets hit by this Blizzard and full combo. And just one Stormbolt.
This is where we say, go, go, go. So we should probably have done it way earlier.
Yes, as soon as you guys saw the ring go out, that's when you have to be looking. Like, get gnarly. Look like this guy when you see the ring. So for you guys, really have to just focus on your combos. Focus on how your comp has to play out. And then just look to get those combinations early. Because we didn't... Like, it was 17 minutes I highlighted when we really found the first big pick up here. Other thing, just recognize what your opponents have. So like the biggest one was when you're pushing in top, our warriors were way too far back and they needed to be up more to make sure that Rag doesn't get his Molten Core. Because Muradin can jump stun. If you jump stun the Molten Core and then just pop Avatar, you're not going to die. And then you just stopped their only way at defending. And in general, our warriors play way too far back. This ETC was literally walking up to us and we're not taunting him and not stormbolting him. So warriors need to step up the aggression like 6-fold. And then Mac and BNet player, you guys need to work on your damage synergy with your warriors. Everyone except, actually all of you guys just have to work on your synergy as a group. But there's lots to learn from this one. But seriously, just hit that synergy home. You know, get the taunt, get the stormbolt, get the silence underneath, get the pulse bomb onto the one target, get those picks.
Yeah, I think we're saving the taunt and the CC in general for Phoenix. So that when we saw ETC, we just didn't go for it because we thought like it's a tank.
Oh no, ETC is not a tank. ETC is a ragdoll right now in this meta. ETC is so squishy, my friend. And it's really unfortunate because he's one of my favorite heroes. If ETC does not guitar solo your taunt or your charge, he's dead. Against a Jaina Tracer, he dies. He's literally made of paper. I promise you one-shot him. Especially between the 4 and 7 mark when they don't have cleanse. And we have pulse bomb. Oof. Good night, cow. And then he comes out of the taunt and he's sitting in a silence, so he can't even power slide to safety, right? Like, he dies. I promise you, any hero dies. Anyone on this team gets charged, taunted, they should die in a 1v4.
Yeah, I think the main takeout for me is that we failed to identify that our comp was way stronger for team fights than theirs. So we were just trying to play safe, not committing too much, but then we had several options to just try.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was your guys' biggest shortcoming as well. But that's something you can actively work on and just test the limits of your comp when you jump in. You know, there's lots to learn by testing limits. But did you guys have any specific questions for me?